Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I'll be doing my Kaiju figure haul of this year from Japan and Hong Kong. So without further ado, let's begin. So the first figure I'll be taking and showing you, like the first figure I got, is the Fire Rodan from, let's see here, 2023. As you can see from this card. So it says Fire Rodan, and then there's some other stuff in the back. So yeah, so this is the first figure. This is Fire Rodan from Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2 in 1993. This is my second favorite Rodan design, probably because he looks like I don't know, maybe I don't know if it's the red or the body shape. I don't really know, but there's something about it I really like. I believe he's the only Rodan to actually have some sort of long-range weapon, other than his like supersonic wings or something. But hey, he's still Rodan. He's really cool. I like him. So that's the first figure. The next figure is going to be Nars from the Ultra 7 series. Nars is a really interesting character. He's kind of like a space dragon. He is a space dragon that could curl his entire body up into the shape of a spaceship, or more like your typical UFO stock image thing, if you know what I mean. But the top part is his head. So yeah, this is what he looks like when he's not in that UFO shape. So yeah, I really like this figure, and it's pretty much screen accurate to the original back in like 19 something. I forgot the year Ultra 7 was made. But yeah, that was Nars. The next figure we have is another Ultraman figure, but I don't exactly know the name of this guy, but he's most likely from an Ultra series. So this guy, I had to pick him up. Like as soon as I saw this guy, I just had to pick him up. He stood out from the rest for some reason, even though there were definitely others that look way cooler than this guy, but I just picked him. So I don't know the name of this guy, but looks like he's got some sort of like crystal-y like appearance on his face, probably like an underground monster or a space monster. Yeah, but I'll let you guys I'll just ask you guys the name of this monster in the comments down below. So please let me know what series he's from or movie. So yeah, I do find this guy really cool looking. The next figure we have is Mogira from Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. I don't know if this is the old version of Mogira. He doesn't have the card. Probably, I think it's because this is like a used Mogira. I don't really mind it though. So as you can see, I think this is the older version of Mogira because like the paint that's used for this figure. But yeah, this is the Mogira. And the last figure that I have so far, from these all came from the same store. The last figure I got is Gamera from 1999. So this is the 1999 Heisei Gamera from Gamera vs. Iris. So this is like my first Gamera figure. And because of like how short his arms are, he doesn't really have like articulation in that area, but he does have articulation in the legs, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, I really like the Heisei Gamera design. Like in general, I actually like the Heisei Kaiju designs, including the ones from the Monster trilogy. So yeah, so that was from that one store in Japan. The next are going to be from the same building, and surprisingly, which I didn't know, these came from the Godzilla store. So Tokyo has this really cool Godzilla based store, and they only sell Godzilla things. And because it's a Godzilla store, it's going to have a lot of Godzilla figures. So I picked up like 5 of them. No, not really 5 of them. Actually, 4 of them. So yeah, let's begin. So the first figure I picked up from the Godzilla store was the 1999 King Ghidorah from Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. And boy, oh boy, I love this guy. I actually love this guy a lot because this is my #1 favorite King Ghidorah design. And here's his card. This one was released 2023. I did have another King Ghidorah figure, like that was based off the 1991 design, but I think this one's way better in terms of detailing and the paint job, which is just simply gray. I mean golden with a bit of brown on the eyes and like a dark red in the mouth. Super cool. I really love this Ghidorah. Well, Mogra's down. The next figure is the Godzilla from the 2022 short film made from Gemstone and Toho. This is the Godzilla vs. Gigan Rex design, as you can tell from his very wrinkly appearance, which is kind of a downside for me, but I really like the design as well at the same time. So here's his card. Doesn't really have a picture, but there's his name. Yeah, this is the second figure I picked up from the Godzilla store. And I honestly do like this guy. So that's the other figure I picked up. The next one is Megalon, my first Megalon figure ever. Like before, I didn't really have much interest in Megalon, but now that I'm like a bit older, now that I'm older, I actually do appreciate Megalon. Plus 2023 on November is like the Godzilla anniversary, like the anniversary of Godzilla vs. Megalon. So yeah, I had to pick this guy up. And the last figure from the Godzilla store, as soon as I saw this guy, I had to pick him up. It's the 2023 Bandai Movie Monster Series Boggin. And if you don't know who Boggin is, he's a unused monster that was supposed to be in many of the Godzilla Heisei films. I don't think it's just Heisei. I think there's one for Showa, maybe? I don't think so. But he definitely had like his own appearance in the Godzilla game. The Godzilla NES game, I think. Where he fights Super Godzilla. I think so. So one with Super Godzilla in it. And he also had an appearance in Godzilla, which is a kid-friendly Godzilla YouTube miniseries. So that's really cool. So here's his card. Alright, wait a minute, here we go. So this is his card. It's released 2023. And yeah, this figure definitely did this Kaiju justice. And I really like him. And there goes Mogra. Yeah, I guess Mogra isn't really that popular in the Godzilla fandom, but yeah. So the next figure is from Akihabara and Amiyami, I think. So this is the Final Wars Rodan from 2018. I really like this Rodan. He is my #1 favorite Rodan design. And I actually do have another Final Wars Rodan, but it wasn't as detailed as this. But yeah, this is the Final Wars Rodan. Here's his card. So yeah. So these are all the figures that I got from Japan. And now let's move on to the figures I got from Hong Kong. So the first figure we got is this guy. This is, I believe, the 2022 release. Yes, 2022. It's the 2022 Bandai Movie Monster Series Varan. So this is Varan from the movie called Varan the Unbelievable. I believe from 1955, I think. 1956, maybe. But yeah, this is Varen. He's a really interesting looking monster. I like his design, but he doesn't really have much in terms of like superpowers. He can kind of fly and swim. But I really like him, like the design. This like so far for 2022, 2023, they've been doing like old monsters justice. So they've been bringing them back in like this form. So yeah, this is Varen. The next figure I got was this guy. This is Godzilla from the Godzilla 40 ride in 2022. And I don't know if it's still available to ride on, but it's probably gone now. It's probably there for like a short amount of time, but this is the Godzilla from the 40 ride in Japan. And the one thing you would notice about this guy is that like he looks awfully similar to Godzilla -1. And the thing is, they're basically the same. Both Godzillas were actually designed by the same artist, so yeah. I actually saw this guy before last year in my last Hong Kong trip, and I was thinking of getting him, but I thought not to, but now I kind of felt like I had to do it, so here he is, 40 Ride Godzilla. And because I was mentioning Godzilla -1, here he is. Now, I thought this guy was like kind of like no longer available to buy because on the day back in Japan when I was looking at the Godzilla store, I was trying to look for the original Godzilla -1 figure, but they only had like the silver variant. But in Hong Kong, they have this guy, so I got really lucky. So here's his card of Godzilla -1. Highly recommend watching the movie. It's really good. So here's -1 Godzilla. And yeah, he looks really similar to 40 Ride. And like I said, they're from the same artist. Except -1 actually has bigger dorsal fins compared to the 40 Ride. So yeah, this was -1 Godzilla over here. Next figure is Nars. Nars, this one I got from Hong Kong. Of course, we're going to the Hong Kong section. So this is his spaceship form. He kind of like spins around when he moves around in space. He doesn't have articulation, I think. No, never mind, he does. It's in the head. So yeah, this is Nars in spaceship form. The next figure I got was the one I actually got on the day before the day I left Hong Kong. And I got GMK Baragon. He doesn't have a card because this one I believe is like a used Baragon, but I don't really mind. I like GMK Baragon. Really interesting design. One thing I actually do like about this Baragon figure is that he actually has articulation in the ears. Kind of spin his ears around. So yeah, he kind of just do this. So yeah, Baragon from 2001, Godzilla versus King Ghidorah, Mothra, Giant Monsters All Out Attack. And the last figure, this one I haven't opened yet, so hold on, I'll just get my scissors. So this is the last figure, and you can always tell who this is. This is Biollante. So now where is my piece of tape? There it is. But never mind about the scissors. I gotta open it. So this is Biollante. Godzilla vs. Biollante, 1989. Woo! Damn, he's big. She's big. And there he is. There she is. Oh, the card's a little bit messed up, but hey. So here's Biollante. in 2018. This is the 2018 release. This is my first Biolante, so yeah, really well made. I really like this figure. And that is my last figure of this year's haul. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you want to look for more cool kaiju dinosaur content. Yeah, that's it. Bye.